There are two kinds of people in the world, my friend. Those with a rope around their neck and the people who have the job of doing the cutting. Listen, the neck at the end of the rope is mine. I run the risks.
The Chapman Automotive Group brings to you the good, the bad, and the ugly.
You may run the risks, my friend, but I do the cutting.
Find an extensive selection of high-quality vehicles at Chapman Automotive Group by going to ChapmanTucson.com today.
Man, interesting weekend, to say the least. Ali, let's start off with you, man. What is your good from this past weekend?
I'm going to go back to the NBA draft lottery. I mean, congratulations, Washington Wizards. All the years of the futility at being really bad and not getting the number one pick, you finally did it, guys. You got it done.
Finally did it.
And they did it in such a amazing way because, you know, losing 24 out of your last 25 games to increase your odds and basically tanking so bad that you are changing the rules on tanking. The NBA will never be like this next year. The draft lottery is going to be changed. I think, and maybe, you know, I know you probably disagree. I think every team in the NBA should have equal rights to get a number one pick. And if you get the number one pick or top five, you just can't have it the next year. You'll get rid of tanking entirely. So for me, I just want to congratulate all 7 of you Washington Wizard fans out there.
Including Gilbert Arenas.
I just think that it's great, and you got a lot of options now. Whether you keep that pick, whether you trade that pick, to get the number one pick, and what it all looks like a very loaded draft with a lot of talent. I mean, you earned your dues. I mean, you sucked for so long trying to get this number one pick, and it just never worked out for you. But in 2026, the year of our Lord, you finally got it done. So congratulations to you, Washington Wizards. Your sucking paid off.
Well, it's so funny. Speaking of the NBA draft lottery, the Jazz, they were fined $500,000 for their tanking ways.
Yeah, I mean, they basically had a 10-point lead going into the fourth quarter, and they sat all their starters against Memphis.
Yeah. So they were fined $500,000 for tanking, and then the NBA was like, you know what? Here's the number 2 overall pick. They had the 6th or 7th best odds to get the number 1 overall pick, and they got up to number 2. Meanwhile, the teams that were tied with them, like was it the Nets, the Brooklyn Nets, and the Indiana Pacers, I think they finished with the 7th or 8th pick?
They got the number 2 pick, but it's bittersweet for the Utah Jazz because they're like you, where it's like, we have a fried Twinkie, but it's just out of your reach. Here's just a Twinkie. And you're like, oh, but I want that fried Twinkie so bad. And it's like, yeah, I know you want it, but here, you can just have a regular Twinkie. They really want A.J. DeMonsa.
He's the fried Twinkie.
He's the fried Twinkie. And it's like, well, sorry. What are you willing to do for that fried Twinkie, Justin? And you're like, well, how much of my clothes do I got to take off? I'll do whatever. And if it entails me dressing up like Little Bo Peep, deal. That's the way the Utah Jazz feel, the same way you feel when you're asked, what would you do for the fried Twinkie? So the Washington Wizards have all the cards, and they can maybe make a very astute move to go from number 1 to number 2, still take a great player, and add a lot of components that would solidify their future until they completely screw it up and start sucking again.
Cameron Boozer is the normal Twinkie in this case. Or
it checks out.
Or, I mean, the number 2 overall pick, maybe Darren Peterson?
Darren
from
Peterson,
Kansas?
man. I mean, I know, just came out conveniently. Too much creatine caused them the cramping. But from a talent standpoint, Peterson is, I mean, he may be the most talented player in the draft. It's just, can you manage the rest of it? He's got a little Kawhi Leonard to him in his demeanor, but the dude can ball.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you get Darren Peterson and maybe, I don't know, Ace Bailey from Utah and maybe a future first rounder like 2031 Suns pick that Utah has, where Darren, Booker's going to be, 34 years old, and that could be a lottery, a really good pick. Man, we got to have a discussion. We got to talk.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting leading up to the NBA draft and all the deals that will be made. My good for, oh, by the way, one more thing on the NBA draft lottery. So Koa Pete and Braden Burries attended the NBA draft lottery.
Yeah.
And do you look, I mean, there's about 24 players that attended the NBA draft lottery. Does Koa Pete's attendance make you feel like he's going to stay in the NBA, or what do you think?
I honestly don't know. If I'm thinking logically, he's probably got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Maybe the 1 foot in is a little bit more in than the 1 foot out. But I mean, here's his options. I mean, it's like on the side of going to the NBA, you like start your clock faster for your second contract. Maybe getting drafted in the 20s is not that bad of a deal because maybe you're going to a good team.
Yeah, playoff team, man.
And, you know, I am practicing every day against NBA guys, and maybe I get a little bit of playing time in that development, which I think is pretty unanimous that Koa's got to work on his outside shot, right? He's going to be, for his size, playing exclusively on the inside is not going to be conducive to success for him. He's got to be like, he's got to put some Aaron Gordon in his game.
I was going to say, because Aaron didn't have that three-point shot, but it developed over time in the NBA.
Exactly. And that's exactly what Koa's got to do. So on the NBA side of things, I'd be thinking that. On the other side, it's like, well, or instead of not playing a lot, I'm going to be the featured player on a top 5 basketball team in the country, going for a national championship. I've got a coaching staff that's really good at developing players. I can work on my outside shot. And next year, you know, it's not going to be as loaded of a draft as it is this year. If I do all the things and put the work in, I'm a top 10 pick next year. And all I did was delay my second contract by a year. So it's a tough decision. There's pros and cons going both ways. And I think, Koa's going through, as Braden is, and a lot of players, they're going through the NBA draft combine this week. I think he's going to get a lot of feedback from NBA executives and coaches that are going to give him more data to make what he believes is the best decision for him.
Absolutely.
So I think we're going to know what Koa Pete's doing in the next 10 to 14 days.
My good for this week is Arizona men's tennis advancing to the Elite Eight for the first time in program history. Shout out to Clancy Shields. Shout out to Jay Friend. Shout out to the Wildcats for beating Oklahoma and getting to the Elite Eight. You know, this is a program that has been on the rise for many years. What Clancy Shields has done, you know, I think it's one of the best coaching jobs of all time at Arizona. I mean, what Lute Olson did at Arizona may never, ever be replicated ever again. I mean, what Lute Olson did is just, I mean, that's one of one, right? What Mike Candrea did with the Arizona softball program, right? One of one. But I look at what Clancy Shields has done with this Arizona tennis program, and he has taken them from downtrodden to now one of the premier tennis destinations on the West Coast. And they've brought in some elite international talent. They brought in some elite American talent. Colton Smith, American through and through, came to Arizona, was a 4-time All-American and 4-time All-Conference player. I mean, the job that Clancy Shields has done bringing in the players and being so successful, and it seems like it doesn't matter who's playing. Like Clancy Shields, he doesn't rebuild, he reloads. And we all thought maybe this year they have somewhat of a down year because they don't have Colton Smith. Well, Jay Friend's like, nah, man, I'm one of the top players in the country. We've got a really good chemistry. We have a really good just bond. And this Pokemon bond that they have, this chemistry, this togetherness, it is one of the best sports stories out of the year in Arizona. So Clancy Shields, Arizona men's tennis, congratulations on getting to the Elite Eight.
Well, I got the perfect analogy for you. I mean, I don't know, but in my lifetime, I don't remember Arizona men's tennis being anything
ever,
right?
Yeah.
So really what he's done is he's done what Curt Cignetti did at Indiana for Indiana football.
100%.
Never been good and brought that program to prominence. So, I mean, the job he's done and bringing this team to where it is on the national scene, it's astounding, and I liken it to Curt Cignetti from the Indiana Hoosier football team.
Spot on comparison. All right, Ali, I'll kick us off with the bad.
You usually do.
My bad is LaMelo Ball. Man, LaMelo Ball. I'm judging you, man. I'm judging you. One, you're a terrible driver. Number two, you got to choose better names for your kids. His son's name, he just welcomed his son to the world with his girlfriend named Anna Montana. Not Hannah Montana. Anna Montana. And their son's name is LaJuan. LaJuan Ball. Now, I know there's some funky names out there. We've seen them in college football. We've seen them in college basketball. Heck, we've seen them in NASCAR with Dick Trickle. LaJuan? Nah, man. Can't do it. So that's my bad.
How do you even spell that?
LaJuan? L-A and the number 1. No, I'm kidding. It's L-A
Capital O.
capital O-N-E. So I'm just thinking, yeah. I'm thinking about this kid in...
Or it's L-A capital W-O-N. LaJuan.
Ooh, LaJuan.
Yeah, I don't. Does the capitalization change the? Like the I was never hooked on phonics,
You sure?
but that spelling doesn't see. There's no apostrophe. There's nothing. Right.
So yeah,
Yeah.
bad names. Also, my bad. R.I.P. to the Casa Grande Dairy Queen.
Yeah. R.I.P. man. Sometimes you just need that Orange Julius on I-10, and it always hits spot on.
Hey, the Lions Den is still there. Though.
Yeah, Lions Den still going strong.
Yeah. My bad. I don't want to continue talking about the Lakers. It's bad enough. Here's my bad. If the NBA or WNBA really wants to make a rule change or make the game better,
Let them fight.
maybe. This flopping stuff is driving me nuts. There should be a penalty for flopping.
Like
I mean,
enforcement.
like Chet Holmgren pretending like he got hit in the chin. Oklahoma City is the biggest losers out of all this. They do this the most. But I saw a WNBA game yesterday where Caitlin Clark got called for a charge, and it was a complete flop. I didn't see the game. I just saw the highlight, just to be fair and honest. But, like, the soccerization of professional basketball with this flopping and fake getting hit and injuries, like, it's so terrible. Like, stop it. And you kind of see it kind of permeating a little bit in the college game now, too. Speaking of A.J. DeMatza, he was like a very big guy doing that. But, I mean, like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, like, he acts like he gets hit on every shot, and there's nobody around him.
Yeah.
He still makes the shot. So, good job for trick shot shooting. But
It almost seems like that's his goal. He's not even trying to make a basket. He's like, ooh, how can I manipulate the whistle?
yeah, so
It's annoying.
can we just have a focus on, like, look, from now on, I don't even care. I'll take the replay. If you pretend like you got hit in the chin or you got fouled and you're just clearly just acting, it's a technical foul. Or, back to my point, we call a 2-minute penalty and you got to play 4 against 5. It would just clean up the game.
Totally. Absolutely.
Yeah. Add a little ice, maybe some goals. I'm with you.
Getting that puck in that basket's going to be tough.
Dunking a puck. All right, my ugly is, you said you don't want to talk about the Lakers. I'm going to talk about the Lakers. Down 3-0 to OKC. I mean, we expected them to get swept. But, man, it's so disappointing to me to see the Lakers be in this position with the way LeBron has been playing. And LeBron became the first player in NBA history to appear in 300 career playoff games. The first 100 games, 2,799 points, 836 rebounds, 684 assists, 173 steals, 95 blocks. The second 100, 2,805 points, 928 rebounds, 677 assists, 184 steals, 91 blocks. And then the last 300, 2,874 points. He's got more points in this 100 than the first 200, along with 913 rebounds, 796 assists, 148 steals, and 100 blocks. Even if you combine any two of these three milestones, still no player in postseason history has reached those counting stats. The LeBron stats, the LeBron numbers are just getting more insane by the day, and it makes me just so disappointed to see where the Lakers are at. So that's my ugly.
Yeah, I mean, Dirk Nowitzki played till he was 40, averaged 7 points and 3 rebounds, and still made the All-Star team because, we're going to honor him. And Kobe and Michael, their last years weren't great, and it was like a farewell tour, and their teams are like, let's just let them shoot as much as they want. and nobody criticized them, and it was all great. Tim Duncan, those last couple of years, I mean, he was just out there playing. He wasn't to Tim Duncan in his prime. LeBron's actually playing like one of the best players in the NBA.
Yeah.
And I understand he's corny and he does some things that you're like, wish you wouldn't do that. But like why he gets so much criticism for the play on the court makes no sense to me. My ugly is my golf game, Justin. Buddy, I mean, I had some good shots, but like it's just not consistent. It's like par, 9, 7, par, 7, 8, par. So I'm actually thinking it's time for Ali to go get some professional help. It's time to get some lessons and make sure that my swing is consistent. I'm doing the right thing because. Yeah, I wasn't. Other than the pace of play, the only thing worse at the Spears Summer Classic was my golf game. Yeah,
I wondered this because your partner, your significant other, is a badass golfer.
Yeah.
You ever ask her for tips?
Oh yeah, I mean when we go out there, I'm like, please feel free to say whatever you want. She does, and it helps. And I'm a visual learner, so she'll show me, and then I'll be good. But it's like. You keeping all this stuff in your head, and then like it's like I'll golf 3 holes, and I'm like, oh yeah, I totally forgot I was supposed to do that, right? So it's time to get on my own mental plane and like have my own process of how I approach the ball and what my mental game is. And frankly, my significant other, if we have free time, golfing's not on the top of my list of what I want to do with her.
Yeah, well,
honest Monday.
Yeah,
yeah.
That and on top of all the tips she does give you, when you do hit it wrong, she just laughs.
Yeah.
No, it's. I mean, she's amazing. I actually love playing golf with her because I love watching her play. I mean, she's playing at she's not scratch. She's a +2.
I mean, might as well be scratch as far as Justin and I are concerned.
Yeah.
+2 is 2 better than scratch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
So
she's out here shooting 70, 69?
And says she sucked.
Get out of here, Christina.
Yeah.
Just like those people that are like, yeah, man, I played bad today. Shot at 87. I'm like, man.
Oh, my God.
F you.
87. 87, that's what she's doing in 27 holes.
That's crazy.
But, yeah, it's cool. I mean, I love it. I mean, if you have a partner, a wife, a significant other, whatever, like when they're great at something, I mean, I'm not insecure. Like, I love it. Like, she's with me. I get to go home with her. Mm-hmm. You guys just get to look and be in awe.
It's like fajitas at Chili's.
Sure,
like,
Justin,
you guys are.
Yeah.
You
so
know,
it's always fajitas and Chili's.
Those fajitas are coming to my table. Y'all can look at the sizzle and look at everything. But you know whose fajitas those are?
Yeah.
Those are my fajitas.
And then as he's saying this, I will have the fajitas. Yes. Let me.
By the way, for our listeners out there, you should know this. If you're at Chili's and you see Justin Spears and you order the fajitas, he's going to judge you and think you only ordered them because you wanted people to he thinks that everybody's attention is on the sizzle of the fajitas when it gets served at your table. I've never been like, oh, look at the sizzle. Look at that guy order the fajitas. But Justin does do that. And so if you order the fajitas and Spears is there, this is what's going to go through his mind. That guy, total narcissist, wants the sizzle of the fajitas so everybody will look at him and think he's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I'll have the fajitas, please.
Yeah.
That's Justin Spears in a nutshell. And if you are at Chili's, understand that you will be judged for ordering the fajitas
The only
for
thing
being self-centered.
Justin's ever wanted is to order the fajitas, but someone always does it before him.
Yeah.
And then he has to get, just an enchilada.
Yeah. He's like, well, I'll just do the, can I have like 3 of the $5 apps because that guy clearly needed all the attention of the fajitas. I was going to order them, but now I can't do that because
stole my thunder.
Mr. All About Me had to get the fajitas. And look at him. He did the shrimp chicken steak combo. Oh, what a self-centered ass that guy is.
And the waitress is just like, and a Coke?
And
yeah. Sir,
I don't want to one-up the guy,
Yeah.
you know?
Maybe we get you something without caffeine. Would you like a lemonade?
That'll do it for the good, the bad, and the ugly. Brought to you by Chapman Automotive Group. Visit them at chapmantucson.com, your number one source for new and used cars in Southern Arizona.
Yeah, get the sizzle in your vehicle game. Go to Chapman. Justin will probably judge.